What's going on, guys? Your fellow Ancient Putt here, and today I'm going to show you guys all the builds that I used for Operation Iron Horse in the raid. And um, so the first one I want to show you is my DPS build, and I'm using Demolitionist. Why Demolitionist? Well, it gives you um, the ability to ignore explosions every 60 seconds. There's explosions on the first and the fourth boss. Very, very handy. And also, it gives you the 20% burn resistance up here. Very handy throughout a lot of arrays, especially on the second boss. So this is my full DPS build. I'm using Coyote Mask, 3 Providence, and Grupo Sombra with Fox's Prayer. I'm using Mechanical Animal. I absolutely love this weapon. Would love a better one, but haven't found one yet. I'm also using M1A Future Perfect. I just love it just because you get the skill tiers every 15 seconds, so it's really nice for my Fixatron, getting that little bit of extra heal. Um, so I'm using Grip Sombra, Grip Sombra here, Kite Mask, Providence with Vigilance and Unbreakable. I use this Fox's Prayer. Um, I've tried it against the Fenris, but just because of the damage targets that it covers, the multiplicative, I'm using that over that one, having compared to damage numbers. Um, Providence Holster. Using Reviver Hive. Don't actually have a mod slot in here because I forgot to put it on. So I've got back new recently, actually. Just overwrite that. So, yeah, Reviver Hive and Fixatron. Um, Third boss, definitely recommend decoys. Need at least four. At least four. Um, you definitely need them decoys for third boss to distract him when he comes out on his phases to damage him. Definitely recommend that. Um, and yeah, so the other one that I use Glass Cannon, and with Technician. Lots and lots of ads on the third boss. I've tried using this in the third boss, and as long as you've got a good heal, it works really well. Um, Wide Technician, where you get the extra skills here, so Mechanical Animal works great on the weak points as well, because you get that extra health damage with the assault rifles. Um, and yeah, I really recommend that. So it's pretty much the same build, except I'm using Perfect Glass Cannon instead. The build I'm mainly using throughout the raid is my healer build. A couple of variations of this. You can run the future chest piece. You use to switch to that on the first boss for that extra damage that you get from the chest piece. I prefer Unbreakable. You can run Emphatic Resolve, although you're probably better off using the chest piece if you're going to do that. I run Unbreakable simply because when I'm a healer, I just couldn't survive without the Emphatic Resolve on the third boss. I just couldn't. So I prefer Unbreakable. You don't have to, like I said, and I'm running for peace. Future Initiative with the BTSU gloves. Um, it's much more powerful compared to a normal healer build. So when you get, be you best off not running the 4 piece until you get the backpack. Um, you'd be better off running like you know the Haney U and the Alps. Haney U like 3 piece Murakami, 2 piece Murakami, 2 piece Alps, Haney U and BTSU. Um, rather than this if you don't have the backpack. Uh, so yeah, I'm using Reformation P416, Reinforced Chem Launcher obviously in the Restore Hive, repair skills everywhere. Um, I used to run fix skill duration and skill haste, but since they buffed the hive, I no longer need to anymore. So there's that. Um, on the final boss, I switched to technician. My technician, well, you could argue that you could run demolitionist for the explosions, but I was just getting beamed sometimes by the LMGs, and I just like having the armor on this piece right here, um, and using that. It doesn't really matter whether it doesn't really matter whether you, with the skill here, repair skills, and the final boss. To me, it doesn't make a difference. I've tried either way. Um, I'm still doing just as good enough heals. And I'm obviously using the Ravenous Stopper attack, and I'm using the mechanical animal to stop the LMGs from shooting at me whenever I get a chance. Um, I've heard a good LMG is really good as well to help with weak points, so I might try that next time. M1A, I've heard is really good as well to help with stopping the lasers, so I might try that as well. I'm not really using my assault rifle anyway. I'm really using my Ravenous most of the time. So yeah, that is that build. Very important to use the BT shoe gloves for the overcharge to get your skills back for your team. The next build I'm using is my skill build. I'm using this on the first boss. Now I need to switch this out actually because actually I need skill damage here and my combined arms. I haven't updated this. My bad. So, because I realised I had a second loadout with this on, with the other one on, with the combined arms, and for some reason I've got to save it. But anyway, so we're using 2-piece Hinyu, 3-piece hardwired, 3-piece hardwired. Well, if you use 3-piece Murakami, you're going to show them getting 10% skill damage, and with this you're getting 15% skill damage. So with that combined with the glass cannon, which glass cannon helps with skills as well, and with the combined arms, when all that's procced, you're getting 55% skill damage, which is absolutely insane. And with the overcharge that you get with the oxidized chem launcher, 80% damage. And all that's procced is insane the amount of damage you get from that. You do need to use the Harmony. Harmony is definitely the best weapon over like a Surge. And then you use an assault turret and obviously the oxidizer chem launcher. Use demolitionist to help with the mortars. At least if you get hit by a mortar, you won't get. You can ignore it through the specialization. So the next build and the last build I've got is so 2 more to do. Is my tank. I've run this. I've not run the final boss yet with this. You know what? I this is what this out as well at some point. What am I doing today? I keep farming and I realise I've got a better PCL gloves. But anyway, doesn't matter. So right now I swap this out when I get time. So we're going to use 3-piece Gilla, 2-piece Golem for the hour regen, and the Yao for the hazard protection. That will allow us to get up to, if you have hazard protection in each piece, to get to 67% hazard protection. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. So I've got armor regen and pretty much hazard protection everywhere. You definitely are going to need someone to run a booster hive at the end of the third boss, because no matter how much hazard protection you have, poison goes through your health, you will not survive without a booster hive. No matter how good the healer is, you just can't. So I recommend this. I haven't tried the furnace room yet, but that's my next step. I'm using the mechanical animal just for the things, and then I'm obviously going to be using the Libby as well, which I've got. In fact, it's save that as well. So it's all going wrong today. See. So yeah, I need to swap that out. But yeah, use the Liberty, using these mechanical animal. I need assault rifle really. It's just for the shooting the valves on the letters. And yeah, I'm gonna be you obviously use a reviver high for that bit. I don't know what the hell is going on with this slowdown. I'm showing you the slowdown. It's all wrong. Let me just fix that again. Because for some reason I did it completely wrong. But anyway, so that is my build that I use for that. When I try the fourth boss eventually, I'm going to try using opportunistic if I can. If I can work my way into that, work back into my build somehow. I think I'm going to do actually have a better one in my stash. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try that at some point to help with killing the heavy. But yeah, that's my tank. And the final one, which you will have seen in a previous video, is this one. It's my solo control room build. And you'll be wondering, why have I got so much hazard protection? Why not use a skill haste? Well, because it benefits you more. Why does it benefit you more? Well, the more hazard protection that you have, you more often you can ADS. I use a Ranger assault rifle, because the further the weak point is away, it allows me to get my weapon damage the further away it is. So I have 88 hazard protection on this build. Burn resistance. It's more important about burn resistance, just so that I can ADS. It doesn't help with survivability. I've tested it. It's more about ADS in the weak points and getting the tank that's in the room to help you ADS to shoot down the weak points, so you can move the crucible. The most important part is kinetic momentum, the chest piece. Just because if you're in combat, it gives you more skill repair, up to 30%. I would prefer a companion backpack if I can get one. Not really benefiting from skill, but a safeguard in that room. But yeah, you try and stack as much hazard protection and skill repair as possible, and then I'll be using the One Piece Victor Kaiser. That's got the defensive mod slot on that, so definitely recommend that. And then I'm using the 2-piece Alps and 2-piece Murakami. And people have recommended to me to use this holster, but I'll tell you why it's not as good in a second. This holster right here, this one. But why it is good? Well, it doesn't actually have any band set bonuses. That improvised holster comes with a utility mod slot, but
what you want, Agent.
You're gonna lose the skill duration, and our aim throughout the fight is to finish the fight by the time the fixed drone ends. So the longer skill duration you have, you better. But you do need that those repair skills on your mods. That is 100% recommended. You can't do it without it. And yeah, so that's all my builds for the raid. Well, at least the ones when I've actually fixed the tank build in the end. But yeah, those are all my builds for the raid. And good luck with all you guys when you're attempting the raid next. And I hope this video has helped. And I'll catch you guys next time. Agent Put out.